show you guys how I installed this thing. I'm sorry it took so long. So obviously you take this guy off here. There's a few tricks that you have to do. Actually, I'm using my metal Ray-Bans right now to kind of go through this. But let me take the screws out. I couldn't find any screwdrivers, so I got this little guy here. All right, so hopefully I don't lose any screws. Ugh, got one screw out. I'll just sit that there. And I just take this screw out here. And what I'll do, I'll leave a link because you have to kind of cut something in terms of the tool you'll need. But I do think this gives it like a factory look. So pretty much I'm going to just pull this off. And you might want to uninstall your, disconnect your battery for this so you don't short anything. Well, I did not do that. But let's just take this off. Got one off. And this is for the... Geez, this is hard. This one's hard to come off. Just gotta push on anything. Oh, Jeez, it's much harder to come off. Where's the button? That's the button right there. Jeez. Can't get this one off. I'm gonna use the screwdriver to do it. Ugh. It's kind of hard to come off. Wow. Oh, maybe it's underneath. Oh, okay, it's underneath. FYI, it's underneath. There you go. Okay, so I got it off. I'm going to take my USB out, and I'm going to take the power out. And I just kind of wired that. You can wire it however you want, and I have it plugged in to here. All right. Okay, let me open this door. It's kind of hot. All right, so it's kind of tricky. So, because this thing will move if you're not careful. So, I kind of tied it. That's what I did. Okay. So, let me untie it for you guys. I use a pair of shoestrings because I need to find some way to stabilize it. Okay, see how it just came out like that? So I'm going to put this to the side. And what I had to do was pretty much just cut a hole. I had to cut a hole. And what the heck is this? Oh, that's pretty much what I did. I think I tried to figure a way to stabilize it another way, but that didn't work with glue and all kind of stuff. But I just cut a hole. And once you do that, just one other thing also, hopefully this is making some sort of sense. I had to take this part off to figure a way, and I'll show you, to attach the string to this unit. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's a nice day today. No one uses these screws. So yeah, so this little clip here, and then I just kind of put it behind it. As you can see, I made sure it was kind of even. So I'm gonna put this back on. And this kind of gives it the stability. But let me put this back on. I don't want to make this video, oops, too long. Hopefully I can keep it under 9 minutes. And then you get the gist of what I'm doing. You know what? I'm going to cut some of this out actually, so it's not a big deal. But I'm going to still try to keep it under 9 minutes. I kind of bought these glasses to do POVs, but it's like I never know when I'm centered or not centered. That kind of makes it kind of tricky. All right, so what you do, you kind of just thread this through here. Hopefully you can see this. I don't know, I think the camera's on this side here, so keep it a little bit centered. Thread this through here. And then you just kind of pull it down. And as you see, if you don't tie it down, it's going to move. So how do you do that? You can kind of do this. And you just tie it. And I wrapped it around a few times just to kind of give it that stability. And then I came back around like so. Another tie. And then I just great. And it kind of gives it that stability. Ooh. I think once I click it in, it gives it more stability, but it's enough stability. So then I'll just make sure my power source is plugged in. It's only done in the corner like that, like so. Gotta make sure that's in all the way. And then just plug everything back up. Plug that up. Sorry if you can't see it. But then it's probably easier just to do it like this. Plug back here. And be careful. You don't want to mess up your cord. But then just slide it back in. You got to be careful with these cords. It's kind of tricky. Oh yeah, you see how it kind of, when I push it in, it kind of locks up. Yeah, it locks up. That's how to get that stability. And then it doesn't really move around. But then that's pretty much it, really. And then you just kind of put the screws back in. I guess I didn't have a lot of screws. I got 2. Oh, I didn't. This one not stripped at some point. Yeah, this is not really super professional, but I think it'll give you an idea and the gist of this this install. I will say, and I'm not an expert in this, cutting the plastic, you might want to do a little bit of research to see which drill you use, I guess. I'm trying to think how I did it, because I used blue tape for my outline. think I use blue tape. And I'm sorry, guys. I wish I had a better way to explain it. I don't. But yeah, this cutting this hole is going to be a bit of a tricky task. But yeah, I need to put everything back in. Just watch the cable there because it's kind of weird. And that is great. Forgot this. I don't know. I like to use the wired CarPlay. You have to pull to the wireless for some reason. I think the audio just sounds better. But putting this in blind is kind of a challenge. And then I wish I would have put it in earlier. Go for it, maybe. There you go. Kind of fit with your index finger. And then that's it. You can start the car. And this guy should start up. Boom, there you go. Any questions, let me know. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll leave a link to this unit. I don't think last time I checked it was in stock, so. And I'm assuming you could do this with other units, but I don't know about the string thing for the stabilization. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Shut up.